What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode, and today we are talking about Nissan discontinuing their best-selling vehicle. Make it make sense. For real. Make it make sense. Let's talk about it. Bring it in. So in recent news, y'all, they have said, Nissan has came out and said that they are discontinuing the Nissan Altima after 2025. Now, mind you, this is their best-selling vehicle, and you see millions of these on the streets everywhere you go, and this is the vehicle that they're choosing to now discontinue and get rid of, even before the Sentra. Now, it's weird, but it puts things into perspective of at least where we're going in the future, right? So, the Nissan Maxima was discontinued after 2023, and they say, according to them, they're coming out with a new electric version for the 2025, I believe, year. But we haven't, as of yet, or maybe me personally, I have not seen anything regarding the Altima saying that that's what they plan to do, right, in the future. My thing is this, though, y'all. You know, you hear a whole bunch of regulations of like, okay, yeah, we're going electric. Everything needs to be electric. Why not just go hybrid first before you go full electric, since you don't really have that much knowledge and history of success in that segment? We look at the Nissan Leaf. The Nissan Leaf has been terrible for years since it's been out. It's kind of surprising that they still have even any on the road at this moment. But the Nissan Leaf has never been as innovative as they wanted it to be, or what they had plans for it to be in production. So it's like, now you're gonna take your once top trim flagship model of a sedan, which is the Maxima, and make that fully electric. But then at the same time, you're gonna get rid of your best selling for the past decade vehicle in the Nissan Altima. I don't understand how that makes much sense, but Nissan is different. This is what they do, you know. And it's just unfortunate because the Nissan Altima has been a car that has literally been in competition with Toyota Camrys, with Mazda 6s, with Kia Optimas, Hyundai Sonatas, Volkswagen Passats. And to be fair, I would put it up very close to the top of that list. Now, mind you, I understand that like the 2015, 2016, before they transitioned into the new body style, I believe that the transmission was terrible. I'll be honest. The transmission was terrible with their CVT. It was a lot of faulty issues and problems with that. I know that costed the company a lot of money. And rightfully so, because I feel like they jumped out the window with that and just was hoping it was going to work, and it really didn't. But since, I would say, maybe 2017, I feel like they really fixed that. They really began to fix that. And mind you, y'all, like, they used to have the 3.5 liter Altima as well, which I'm sure that's where all the memes come from. Everybody say, yo, you in the Altima, it's like the Altima Hellcat, or, you know, they have a whole bunch of funny memes of people just going crazy in traffic in the Nissan Altima. But that was the higher trim. They no longer do that. They do have a higher trim that has a turbo in it, but it's still not as fast as the previous one. But still, it's just like, you have a car that was your best in its class, and it could compete with the likes of Toyota. Now, you might get people in the comments who own a Toyota be like, what? No, there's no comparison. They can't compete. And I expect you to say that because you're a Toyota person, and that's probably what you're used to. But if you honestly take time and have the Altima for a while, and people can say I'm biased because I got one, yeah, whatever. But I've had multiple cars, so it's like, I'm going to tell y'all what it is and what it ain't. But the Altima is just a car that handles all problems. For example, I had rented a Honda Accord. I believe it was the 1.5 liter, not the 2 liter turbo, which is the really good one. I had that, and the transmission felt like the old Altimas. It just felt like it was strained. It felt like it really didn't know what it wanted to do. And you see a lot of Accords on the road, but for that trim, I just believe it's just the reputation that Honda has built over the years. So people who've always had Honda Accords, they like, I'm not switching, I'm not going to Camry, I'm not going to Altima or nothing like that, because they're just used to what they're used to. But to me, I was not impressed. I would take the new Altima over the new Honda Accord any day of the week. Any day of the week. Now, is the brand name of Honda better than Nissan? Absolutely. But is the actual current vehicles out right now better than Altima or Nissan? I'm not sure. From what I've experienced, Altima is the superior car for what it's worth. You may get a little more features on the lower trim version of a Honda right now, but if you add them both together, the price difference really is not different at all, really, and the Honda is usually going to be more anyway. So, like, for the money that you would save to still get into an Altima, I think it's a no-brainer. So, again, it leads me back to the initial point of this. Why would they get rid of it, for one? For two, why wouldn't the new segment of electric vehicles be an Altima, since the Altima has been the name that everyone's known? And three, why would you not just go to a hybrid first before you go fully electric? Like, to me, it just doesn't make much sense, you know? But this is what Nissan's doing. I don't agree, but I'm hoping that they do come out with something, because I like the brand name of Nissan. I've had multiple Altima. I mean, I've had a couple Altimas. No, I had one Altima. I've had a couple Maximas, and I've had Sentras as well in the past. So it's just like, I like the brand name, and I believe that they really stood for something at one point that a lot of people could relate with and agree with it and really appreciate once they got into these cars. But I feel like now it's just like, there's a lot of competition and a lot of people going for Sonatas, which is cheap, which is also a great deal. I can't be mad at people who choose Sonatas, but it's like, why kill off the Altima of all cars? To be honest, I've had the Sentra, and the gas wasn't even much different at all. They may have gotten 2 miles per gallon better than the Altima, and the Altima's a way bigger car. It's quicker. Yeah, it just does things better. So that's just my point of view. Y'all get in the comments below. Let me know if y'all got an issue with it. You think the Altima really should be the car out of all of Nissan's lineup to actually get the boot and be discontinued? Or do you think that's the one car that they should really put more time into and really develop further and really get more people to come to Nissan to purchase? I don't know. Y'all get in the comments below. Let me know. If y'all like this video, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and just like that, you already know I'm out of here. Peace.